What is going on, guys? It is your boy Josh here, as always. I'm bringing you another video. Just a little bit of a quick commentary, VMP out, as usual, on Stronghold this time. More domination as well. And today's commentary is going to be why I left school. I don't know if you guys know, but in September of 2015, September just passed, I decided that I didn't want to go back to school anymore. And I wanted to go to college. And I'm just going to go into why I did that and, you know, some of the things that have come from that and some of the things that maybe I'm going to say that I regret or that I, you know, enjoy about going to college, but I don't really have any regrets, as you're going to find out in this video today. So, as I said before, September 2015, I left school, mainly because I really didn't enjoy going, and the thought of getting up at 7 o'clock every day, eating breakfast, putting on the same uniform, the same shitty uniform, the same uncomfortable uniform, just made me depressed, and I was depressed at school. So that was one of the big factors of changing up and going to college, because now, you know, most days I still wake up at 7 o'clock, but I'm not going to school to learn about Spanish or fucking technology and design or geography. You know, I never wanted to do any of that shit at school. I don't want to know about geography. Who the fuck wants to know about geography? So I decided to go and do engineering at college, or tech as many refer to it in Northern Ireland. And yeah, so I decided to go to tech, do engineering, and now I fucking love it. It is one of the best decisions I have made in my life. And that's going to sound weird, because most people, especially if you're 14, 15, in your mind, the only way to succeed and get a lot of money from a job is by going to school, doing your GCSE, doing your A-levels, and all of that shit. Whenever that is simply not the case. You can go to college and make a living, a really good living as well, as I intend to do, because I'm going to go from college to university, or perhaps college straight into a job, and that's how I'm going to make my money. But I could also have just gone into a job straight away out of school and then worked my way up through that job and eventually got like a managerial sort of role or something like that and made more money that way. But at the same time, I did not do that, because I wanted to go and do engineering and I really enjoy it. So you know, no regrets, as I said before. And I think like one of the main things is I have literally the best class that I've had in my entire time in education. Like, the amount of banter or crack or whatever you want to say that me and my mates from college have is incredible. Like, we just sit there and take the piss out of teachers and everything. Like, we literally, like, obviously I care about how I do, but the thing is, going to college like I have done, and fuck, my shot is really bad. It's my first game on, as it usually is whenever I make these videos, but, you know, what can you do? But, I was just gonna say, like, the amount of effort that I put in at school, it meant that I was, like, one of the least sort of intelligent people in my class, but now, putting the exact same effort in at college, it makes me one of the most intelligent in my class. And, you know, that's a good feeling, to be fair. Like, you're sitting there doing your maths shit and one of your mates asks you how to do the thing, and, you know, you're just like, oh, you don't know how to do this, oh, it's okay, I'll teach you, you know. But I suppose like that's just one of the things I get, you know, satisfaction from, is telling people how to do something that I know how to do pretty well and they just haven't a clue, to be honest. But other people may not be like that. And that, like, there's so many upsides to going to college that I can't even think of them. Like, the work is far better, there's far less of it, there's no exams, all of my course is coursework, or assignments as they're called. there is literally no exams. That was one of the massive downsides of going to school, was having to do exams, which, you know, I don't test well, I don't cope well under pressure, and I never have done. I'm honestly not sure how I did so well in my AQ or 11 plus, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, I did, and thank God, because it got me into that school that I went to. And my school is a pretty good school, to be fair, and it's like one of the best in the country. But at the same time, I really didn't feel like the school benefited me in any way going to that school, because, you know, I never got anything out of it. I never got any opportunities out of school. I would say probably the best opportunity I got out of it was to go home early on some days where there was like hockey matches where the rest of the school would go and fucking watch the hockey match. I just decided to go home. But I mean, this Friday coming up just represents one of the opportunities that I actually have, and I'm going down to Dublin to go to Intel, the people who make the processors and shit for computers, and then once I do this, that goes on into work experience and shit like that in the summer, and that work experience, as it's called, or whatever it is, I get like 200 quid a week from it, which is fucking sick. So it's for 10 weeks, so after summer I'm gonna have 2 grand sitting in my bank account, which is probably the most I've ever had in my personal bank account, which is gonna feel pretty nice, to be fair. But you know, I don't just do it for the money, I want to do it for the experience as well, obviously. Like, I don't just want money in life, although money is a great thing to have and can make you happy, but, you know, I'm just happy that I'm doing what I want to do instead of sitting there being made to go to school by my mum and shit like this. You know, I have the complete freedom to do whatever I want now, instead of fucking about with school. And I've just realised that the other team have a fucking hater. Even though this kid didn't see where I was. And I'm probably going to get pre-fired every single fucking gunfight. Now, you know exactly where I am. And you have a shotgun. Go away! Stop! Well, yeah, voice break. And, you know, I just don't feel that school is the only way to succeed in life. In a job sort of status. You know, you can go and do other things outside of school whenever you turn 16. It's, you know, it's not exactly illegal to leave school, as I now know, you know. But like, for... Right, nice gravity spikes, mate. For years, I thought I was going to go to school, do my A-levels and stuff, and become a doctor. But because I'm a dumb fuck, whenever it came to like 5th year or year 11, I think you guys call it in England, whenever it came to year 11, 5th year, whatever it is, wherever you live, I was simply told that I was not smart enough, which, you know, it was a bit annoying, but like, I could see where it was coming from, and I almost knew it myself before I even was told it. I sort of knew that I wasn't really the most intelligent person in the world, and if I were to go to uni and study medicine, I would be struggling a lot, whereas now I'm not struggling at all, which is good. So, and you know, it's just whatever you want to do in life. Like, if you want to go to school and you want to do your A-levels and shit like that, fair play to you. Like, you know, I didn't want to do it, but for some people that's the way they want to go, and that's the way they want to succeed. And I decided to go to college, and you know, I don't look back on it with regret. I think it was a really good decision, but that's just me. And as I said, whatever you want to do, man. Like, if you want to if you want to just go straight into a job, then that's fair enough. I mean, if that's what you want to do, then you fucking do it. Like, what's the point in listening to somebody? Like, I did it for 15 years of my life. I just listened to what my mum said for me to do, and basically whatever she said, I was gonna do. And now she lets me do whatever I want, really, in terms of education and shit like that, and I'm far happier. So that's pretty much the end of this commentary. I don't know how well this flowed. I mean, I sort of do these commentaries off the top of my head. I don't think of subjects to do or get bullet points of what I want to cover. You know, it's all very much off of the top of the head, and sometimes it can be a bit dull, but you know, I hope it wasn't too bad, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you will also come back in the near future and watch one of my other uploads. I'll probably be uploading either later on today or tomorrow a competitive gameplay. And yeah, thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.